Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much as always for being here, for clicking on the video, for showing up and stopping by. Today we're going to listen to another one of your requests, another favorite song from you guys. This in particular is a request from Thoru. So Thoru, thank you so much for the recommendation. Thank you for the suggestion. Arigato gozaimasu. Listen, got a little bit of Japanese in there. Let's go ahead, because aren't you in Japan? Like either you're living or working or you are Japanese. You've spoken Japanese in the comments before. All right, anyways, I think. Hope so. Anyways, we're going to listen to the Smiths. We're going to listen to this track, Last Night I Dreamt That Somebody Loved Me. This is off of the album, I guess their fourth and final studio album, entitled Strange Ways, Here We Come, which was released in 1987. You know, I got to say, in some capacity, I've at least seen the Smiths album covers for most of their albums, even before like actually listening to them here. I actually can't say I've ever seen this album cover, so this will be really completely new territory for us, but we'll go ahead and jump on in, sip on our tea or our coffee or whatever you're drinking. You know, this chai tea is not, I know I say it every time I drink it, but it's not as strong as I wish. This is Twinnings. I even got the strong version. It says, okay, I'm sorry, side note, listen, if it's your first time, skip ahead, but like, it says 300 years of experience. Twinings has been around for that long. Twinnings. Is that what it's called? Twinings or Twinnings? Twinnings tea. They've been along for that long. Here, no, come up with me. Let's look at this, right? Like 300 years, what does that put us back? Like 1800s, 1700s? Founded by Thomas Twining in Gloucester, England, who opened Britain's first known tea room at number 216 Strand, London in 1706, and it still operates today. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is cool. Come inside for a cuppa. Man, you guys have all the cool like slang and language and stuff. Anyways, let's go ahead and listen to the song. We'll talk about it after. Here we go. It's a deep mood. Love how this is starting. You hear that little whale call like instrument in the side? Right there. Wonder what that is.
Last night I dreamt
Yeah.
that somebody loved me.
Wow. Listen to the bass.
No hope, no harm, just another false alarm.
Oh, he sounds absolutely morose. That's great.
Last night I felt real arms around me.
Those chords are wonderful.
No hope, no harm, just another false alarm.
Drumming is very active too.
So tell me how long before the last one
This is very easily one of the best songs I've heard from the Smiths. So easily. Without a doubt. And guitar solo? Oh, it's already almost over. Wow. Okay. Okay. No. Okay. Very easily, very easily, one of the best songs I've heard from the Smiths, period. That's playlist material. That is great. This has this big sense of finality to it. I see that this is their last album, like I said. But however, opposed to that, this actually opens the second side of the album. This feels like a last song. This has final track of the album written all over it. Everything you love or hate from the Smiths is here. And it's executed brilliantly. Morrissey, he sounds as hopeless as ever, but man, does he have this air of romanticism to it, and he brings that out and delivers it in absolute spades. That's a wonderful. Where did that come from? In spades? Why is that a thing? Like a spade is what you used to dig up earth. Where did the phrase, listen, if you're here, you know what I do sometimes. Where did the phrase "in spades" come from? Because the idiom, come up with me. The idiom wasn't used prior to the 1920s, so it was said to be derived from the card game bridge, which was popular during the time. Spades were the highest ranking suit in that card game, so the more spades you had, the more likely you were to win. All right, now that you learned, because I don't play cards, I don't know anything about it. All right. Morrissey just sings with this beautiful air of romanticism, even in a hopeless situation, right? That sounds great. Mar, the guitar, the melody, I don't know. The melody hits very well. The chords that are chosen, the sequence that they're played in, I love that. I love how he's playing. I don't know, there's this sad beauty to it. That's the best way I can describe listening to the way that he's playing. There's just this sadness to it, but God, is it beautiful to listen to, right? The drums from, not Rourke, Joyce, are very busy in this track. It's like all these almost contrasting forces come together to create something so, like, impressive to me. Like, the fills, from the first fill he brings in, it's just very heavy on the toms, it's very fast, and it kind of doesn't fit with the mood that's being established, and yet, guess what? It does. And he does not let up as it goes. The not intensification, but the, like, bringing forth even more kick pedal, like, you know, more bass drum in between the music is gains momentum, and it pushes the song further and further. The orchestral touches that come through, the build up with the sound effects in the very beginning, it tells a tale that I'm not quite sure what's being told, and yet we'll dive into it and see if we can figure that out. I mean, there's just a lot going for this song that I am very impressed with. That is good. That is very good. Let's look at these lyrics, though. All right, so it says, coal miner strikers yell. So that's what we're hearing in the beginning. Last night I dreamt that somebody loved me. No hope, no harm, just another false alarm. Ouch. Last night I felt real arms around me. No hope, no harm, just another false alarm. So tell me how long before the last one? Tell me how long before the right one? You know, it's interesting because with the whole coal miner strikers, I'm getting a more social issue. Whereas with the lyrics, I'm getting more of a relationship and a love issue. But could they both kind of coincide in some capacity? The story is old, I know, but it goes on. The story is old, I know, but it goes on. I feel like this is fourth wall breaking. Like, he's sung about this so many times in their previous albums. Like, you know how their lyrics go. He's like, you know I've been singing about this stuff for a long time, but It goes on. Even though after this album, it don't quite go on. It goes on and on and on. So I feel like this could kind of go both ways. Maybe, you know, he's just looking for any sort of hope. Maybe it doesn't have to be romantic or romantically involved. It's just hope from something, warmth from somebody in some fashion. There's a long article for this one. See, it features a backdrop of crowd noises from the miners' strike of 84 to 85. The song's a favorite of Morrissey and Marr. It says it was released as the third and final single from the album. Billed as the last single as the band had already broken up, it reached number 30 in the UK singles chart. Despite its commercial underachievement, the song has seen critical acclaim for Marr's guitar work. Yeah, it's beautiful. And Morrissey's somber lyricism. It's appeared on multiple compilations. That's cool. Let's see. Marr wrote the chord sequence for this one after a Smiths concert. The piano intro was composed separately, Marr later explained. It's built around the guitar riff going round and round. The heart of it is the guitar riff, but I orchestrated it using a keyboard and string sound. What I love about it is the drama in it, and yeah, it does have drama. It sums up how I was feeling at the time. That song got written because at the core of it was a very melancholic and dramatic guitar riff that goes round and round, and first and foremost, amongst other particularly melancholic things in the Smiths, I hear myself in that. There's a side of myself, an introspective side, and probably melancholic side, that comes out because I'm a musician. Then, I just blew that up musically with a superb performance by the rest of the group and great composition from Morrissey. I mean, yeah, for sure. He says it's the best thing that he's ever done, or that they'd ever done, and his favorite track at the time, and probably still is. It's a really, really fantastic track, and here's the charts. Ireland 17, UK 30. Just really, really good stuff. That is so easily one of the best tracks I've heard from the band, but I would love to know what you guys thought. Man, this thing sounds like a dying sand crane. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. You can follow me over on Twitter, support the channel on Patreon, over here somewhere. I need to get my finger placement right. It's right there. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your favorite song with me, Thoru, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a great one. Bye. Sometimes I just press the soundboard.
You lose. Good day, sir.
It's a classic.